Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Varum Chronicles, session 26.
That's crazy.
I know. We will begin with what happened previously. After reporting back to the party, Brennan, you decide to pay a visit to the room where the hunting brews were residing. With Marcus initially wary of you, Marriott so humbly lets you in, and you struck up conversation about your persona, Rob Stark. What seemed almost like a shrouded interrogation, Marriott asked about your background, but with some sly convincing, you put his suspicion seemingly at ease. A knocking at the door by a bodyguard abruptly ended your conversation with Marriott, as he declared he had some
A
business
bodyguard.
in the town to attend to. Brennan, you then reported back to the party, and you all decided to break in to the hunting brew room and peruse the interior for clues. Kenneth, stealthily, you successfully picked the lock, and you and Brennan snuck in with Dismaya and Vitalium keeping watch. Inside, you both found your basic hotel amenities, granted of much wealthier stature. However, in terms of personal possessions, not much was on them, oddly, including just a little amount of gold. Brennan, however, detected a magic source found in a drawer with a letter stored in it. Taking it and the gold, Brennan and Kenneth, you made your way out of the room, relocking it, making sure not to step on the wire set. Meanwhile, while all that was going on, Desmaya ran into a little trouble with Nola, the halfling maid, who had been coming up the staircase. Desmaya, you had accidentally poured water all over her to distract her, only afterwards seeing Nola had been holding your clothes. With the heist of sorts being a success, you left and decided to head out into the Teldren proper with the goal of finding Marriott. Kenneth, having been there a few times, led you to the Teldren Trade House, a storehouse of sorts where Teldren trade goods are held when not shipping or in the local shops. Brennan, you checked with the clerk inside of any shipments under the name Hunting Brew, but none were recorded in his manifest. With that, being told to check the front gates with a guard checkpoint keeps sort of an unofficial record of things entering the town walls. You then decided to make your way there. This is where we have left off, and we can begin.
So we are right now where
Walking
exactly?
to the guard checkpoint, about right inside the gate at the front of town.
Because I know last time we opened the letter and saw the key,
Mm-hmm.
and
And the key is going to help us solve, I believe, the cipher. But we need to get to a better place to do that. Out here is probably not the best. Vitalium is going to throw up his hood so that he is covered, and can I just kind of gaze around and see if I can see anything interesting around me?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you make a perception check?
Uh, 11.
so 11 on a 4.
11.
Oh shit!
+7. Holy.
That is insane.
Christ.
As you peruse, looking around, as you are walking down the street, you do see the plethora of shops, some ratchet, some high quality, lining the street to the right of you. Nothing in particular stands out to you. You see pedestrians milling about their day, various attires, although around this part of Teldren, a little bit lower class, you can tell. You see a few guards patrolling around. but nothing out of the ordinary.
What are some of the shops I see?
As you are walking down alongside your party members, you casually look to the right and you see a plethora of interesting names. You see drugs and more drugs with a ratchet explanation point at the end of one of the drugs. You see Tinsel's Leatherworking, a quaint little shop. Grog's Hunting Stall. Teldren's Coffee Shop. Kennan's One Stop Magic Hall. And Cavoli's Illegal Trinkets with the illegal, like the IL part of illegal, struck through with a poor sort of a makeshift writing. As well as Yana's Apothecary.
Just to confirm, we couldn't find anything while we were out, so we've kind of punted on the idea of like hunting them down for the time being, correct?
Well, not necessarily. But also, we found this key. So I don't know. Depends on what we want to do. I feel like looking at the key might help.
That is correct. You know, I've looked at this coded cipher many times now, and there seems to be some aspect to it that I need, which a key would make sense. With this sort of cipher, it needs a physical component to figure it out. And despite all of the transcriptions and translations, the transpositions, so many different methods have I tried, but I believe there is some kind of physical medium, maybe the actual key that you found can lead us to a solution and a correct translation of this coded scroll.
Then try it.
Yeah, I'll hand you. You want to try this?
I would prefer to wait until we get back to the hotel, where I can do so in the privacy of my room. It is not a
Not going
simple
back.
one-to-one transcription. It may take me a few hours to fully decode this message. Or even though I have the key, I'm not quite sure how it will work. Or if that is the only encoding that has been done to this scroll.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're not going back.
Pretty sure we probably shouldn't go back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're going back.
Well, if we can find some other private area, that could do as well. But Vitalium points around as we are in the middle of the street. I don't believe this is the best place.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Where's
what
the
we could
nearest
do
alley?
is Vitalium's gonna point towards Teldren's coffee shop. He can say, "We can stay at that coffee shop. Maybe you all can go around and do some shopping while I try to decode this message."
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, it seems like the place called Drugs and More Drugs might have a secret private area for it as well if we want to try there. But both
I'm
could
not
work.
sure. Do you believe that the drugstore will have a secret? I'm confused.
Why?
I would think that they would just simply have potions, herbs, remedies.
Well, isn't that what you find in the? Isn't that what you find at the apothecary?
Well, I don't know.
Feels like a saturated market.
Yeah.
Maybe,
And
yeah, maybe they're.
We'll leave it up.
competitive.
I'll leave it up to you, Vitalium.
Well, I would. Yeah, let's go to drugs and more drugs. Maybe they do have a spot. I haven't been to too many apothecary or drugstores, as I do not contract the same diseases and sickness as you organics. But maybe the experience will be worthwhile for me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Curious.
walk to drugs and more drugs.
Okay. Follow, yeah. Let's go.
I'm just gonna.
Yep. Walk
You're
behind.
heading into drugs and more drugs. So
Yeah.
it is a ratchet cabin looking establishment.
I feel like you should stop using the word ratchet. Just by the way,
Why is it a bad word?
I know that some people like view it in like a derogatory way.
All right.
Really?
Well, for those who view it in a derogatory way, I'm sorry. I will use the word rundown. Rundown looking cabin. Looks like the paint of coat has worn off at least 10 years ago.
Wait. Go to paint. Wait. Painted
And-
coat. Coat of paint.
The door barely appears to be on its hinges. As you step inside, you see no one at the counter immediately.
Hello?
Vitalium is going to walk straight to the counter and tap the little bell.
As you kind of extend your hand to tap the bell, it doesn't work.
Christy seed?
I tap it 3 more times.
The bell appears to be pretty broken, as no ringing sound is coming from the inside.
I want to take apart the bell and see what's wrong.
All right, why don't you roll? Why don't you roll me a? What kind of check would that be?
Investigation, maybe?
Yeah,
It could
Let's
be
do
an-
investigation.
Yeah,
Or
investigation.
intelligence.
let's do investigation.
History intelligence. Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
As you flip
Someone
over
add
the
that to the tracker. My computer crashed.
No.
as you flip over the bell, oh, you immediately know it was wrong. The internal, like when you press down on the top, the little I forget what it's called, the little hammer thing that's supposed to jut into the piece of a metal, it's broken. It's not moving, and with a quick work, you kind of take your fingers and you kind of move it a little, you twist it a little bit to get a little closer, put everything back together, and it works. Ding, 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 ding. Huh? What? You hear kind of a voice from the back as a very sleep-ridden halfling comes through the door, kind of wiping sleep away from his eyes. As you get a better view of him, you can see that he's got the most unshoveled like hair you've ever seen in your life. It's 3 feet long in length, tatters everywhere, bald spots all over his scalp in different areas, where in place you see massive freckles inhibiting his scalp and in parts of his right above his eyebrow. And, can I help you?
Yes. Hello. I am looking for a private location where I can rest. Do you have any secret spots around here?
Kind of looks at you and then wipes both his eyes again and he goes, excuse, do you know what shop you're in?
What do you have for sale?
He looks at you. See, that's the right question. I have a lot to sell. You know, it depends on what you want to. He starts itching his neck a little bit. Depends on your inclination.
Brendan, I thought you said there would be a secret spot where we might be able to rest here.
I said there may be a secret spot.
So, just to clarify, there is no spot where we could maybe get some privacy in here.
You kind of see his eyes shift a little bit, like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sir, what do you have for sale?
Insight check.
Oh.
You can roll an insight check.
Insight check, natural 1. You believe him.
You fucking thought. Oh shit.
Ooh, close enough.
9.
As you're kind of looking, you can't really tell if his eyes were shifty because he's actually hiding something or if he's just on something.
On something.
Yes.
He could.
Well, that is
There's
both
no way he's
unfortunate.
on drugs, right? There's no way.
No way. I'll pull out a gold.
What is the most
He'll pull out a gold card.
peculiar
Yeah,
wares
yeah.
you have to sell? I'm looking for things of the extremes.
Peculiar, you say? Well, I have a lot of that
Yes.
here. In
Okay,
fact, I have
here-
some stuff that they'd take away from me if they knew. But that's just between you and me.
And what might that be? Is it cutting edge technology?
He kind of gets on the desk because he's much shorter than you and kind of leans in and motions you to get close to his ear. Do you like trolls?
I love trolls. They're beautiful specimens.
Well, what if I told you that I had some troll liquid?
What liquid are you specifying? There are many liquids of a troll.
I had some adventurers, go out and hunt some trolls for me recently, and they brought back some of its liquid. And if you, I won't say anymore, but it'll run you about 100 gold, and let me tell you, it does some wonders for your health.
My Italian is going to turn around to his little side bag he keeps on his hip, and he's going to pull out the troll head. And he goes, "Do you mean like blood with the troll, or because I've already have a significant amount of
You've been
blood troll."
Why don't you roll a d20 for me?
Or
4. You had me excited there for a second. That troll head appears to be a few days old. It's kind of useless to me now. But if you want to hunt some more trolls for me, I'll let me know if you want to do that.
where are the trolls in the local area? I thought trolls are mostly solitude creatures. Is there a village or a tribe of them in the local area?
You see, you gotta capture them alive and bring them a little closer. It's pretty hard stuff, You could die. But
Oh yeah, he did already.
What did you
Is
say?
this like conversation being like?
Yeah.
Like,
After
I
he
hear
after
it?
after he leaned back and you can hear all of it.
This guy almost did die. Anyway, I got 1 gold. What'll earn me 1 gold?
I could give you some fool's gold.
2 gold. What'll earn me 2 gold?
I could give you some harpy musk.
Kenneth? You a Harvey Musk type of guy?
What? No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm alright.
What is going on here?
Where might we find some trolls if we happen to be interested in procuring some of your wares?
Well, that's a tough one. They're not too common around Teldren Forest parts area. I've heard they've been kind of creeping around here recently. Yeah. In more numbers. As I see, you've met one. It looks a particularly nasty one.
He was fairly ugly while he was still alive, and has thus
course,
become
yeah.
uglier.
They're
Yeah.
real ugly fuckers. Yeah.
Yes.
If you go more north, way more northern Trodia, that part of the forested area. There's a little bit more of them over there. But if you find one and capture it alive, bring it to me. I'll give you some more of that troll liquid.
I see.
Why are you so fixated on the liquid?
You see, it's amazing for your health. It has got special healing properties.
Okay.
Like what?
If you pay me 4 gold, I'll tell you exactly how I do it. But I won't
So
show you.
you're I have to pay you to ask what it does.
Yeah,
That makes no sense.
it's my premium
How about-
product.
How about 1 gold?
Why don't you roll a persuasion check?
Okay. Can I cast guidance?
It will be visible, which might
Okay, I will.
increase the DC.
No, I won't. That is a 8.
Listen, lady. This is a trade secret.
So, but here's the thing. The healing properties. How much would one flask of your troll's liquid cost?
You mean to give to me or for me to sell you?
That's to sell. I'm looking potentially to buy.
It costs you about 100 gold pieces.
100 gold. I see.
Are you
Okay,
selling
what?
it
Time out.
urine?
I've been really quiet here. How can anything cost that much money? That makes no sense.
Boy, what kind of a rock have you been living in?
It's troll liquid.
What is going on?
My rent in this plot of land is 10 gold a week.
Well, no one told you to rent in this area.
Are you the richest man alive?
As you can see, as he gestures around the decrepit building that you're in, I'm a little pinched for coin.
Now,
Alright.
I do have one other question. Capturing a troll alive is a significant task. I can imagine that would contribute to your lack of troll liquid. What else do you sell here besides troll liquid that you are especially proud of?
I mean, you can use your eyes, Vitalium.
Well,
One thing that I've realized is that
Just look around.
I place different
You don't like doing that?
importance and value on different things. I am curious on what this humanoid values in his establishment.
well, listen. There's another thing. It's called Weapon Blanche. Named it myself. You rub it on some of your weapons,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives you the ability to attack the creatures with not a body.
So,
Oh shit.
like, if the creature was just like a head?
No, I mean like the thing that goes bump in the nights type of stuff. You know, like the ghosts, wraiths. Like
Oh, I'm sorry. You believe in ghosts?
I do. It's good for business.
Well,
Do you believe in ghosts, or do you
I-
believe ghosts are good for business?
I believe ghosts are good for business, young sir.
Okay. Okay.
I see. I will be going now. I fixed your
Oh,
milk.
come on, you haven't bought anything.
Or more maintenance.
He
Um,
flips his fingers
twist the
through his
hammer a
like
little bit.
stringly hair and tries to make himself look a little bit more presentable. Come on. I'm fully
All right.
awake now. You
I got an
guys.
Is
offer
there-
for you. 10 gold, back room, nobody knows. Final offer.
What are you asking?
10 gold, we get access to a back room to sample a product. Nobody knows we're here.
I do
It's a bribe.
have.
I'm bribing. I'm trying to bribe you to find some space. This is what's going
I
on.
do
right now.
have some alcohol that I need.
You
testing.
don't need product. I'm just trying to pay you to find a room so
No,
we can get
I
along.
know, but I'm saying that if you
Mhm.
test some alcohol for me by drinking it, I'll let you come to the back room.
Why would we test your alcohol?
Listen, I trust you.
I can. If
I'm
it's a
good
matter
for
of trying some alcohol, I can try some. I have a hearty constitution. Such a thing would be simple for me.
Is that something everyone's down for?
You guys are. I'm not drinking that.
You can go shopping. I mean, we don't all have to just hang out. We can just.
I mean, I'm just gonna wait for you guys. I
Well,
kind of want to see what happens if like you drink too much too.
Give me your alcohol. The back room would be beneficial for us. Although I am confused because I had asked about a secret room and you had said no. But nevertheless,
No, did I?
show me
Did
what
I?
you have so we can get on to our business.
I'll. Mhm.
I have a back room. Yeah.
I'll pay him 10 gold. Give him the money.
Don't pay him yet.
Oh,
Oh,
I believe he just wants us to try with Brennan. I don't think he's making
Oh.
us pay.
okay. My bad. I take
No,
my money back. I don't pay him.
Jessica, it says that you've disconnected. Is that an internet issue?
No, so my normal computer is really slow with it, so I got my work computer, but when it like sleeps, it locks it off.
He opens up a sort of a section of the counter and motions it. Come on.
I'm right here. I'm sorry. What is your name?
My name?
Yes, your identification name.
It's Troy.
Roy?
Troy Gobblegun.
See.
This is the most real name I've ever heard in my life.
But folks just call me Gobblegun.
Well,
Holy shit.
Mr. Troy Doppelgum.
Gobblegun.
Gobblegum?
Gobblegun.
Gobblegun. I see.
It's Gobblegun family name.
But yes, the liquids.
All right, he starts to waddle back towards the door as he gets you guys to follow him. As you enter the next room of the establishment, it is quite small. You see a very bare bones bed with one sheet and no pillow. You see shelves and sort of a makeshift workshop desk with various tinker's tools and vials of opened oozing things. And you see kind of an animal body kind of sitting there, strewn along the desk, kind of as there's various liquids kind of draining from the body into various vials, as there is a small cask beside his bed, right next to what you assume is a piss bucket.
Vitalian will immediately walk up to the animal on the desk and just some investigation, just trying to see what animal it is, see what he's doing.
It appears to be, at a quick glance, just a usual run-of-the-mill fox. The bones have been removed, and it appears to have been bloodletting it.
I see. Maybe I should look into. No, Here's it.
Well,
Um,
hold on just a second. Let me get you guys some cups. He reaches underneath his bed, and there's 2 mugs that look like they haven't been washed in a long time. And he kind of fumbles around and gets the keg and kind of twists open the cap, and you hear it like it hasn't been opened in a few days. No, a few weeks, mind you. And he begins pouring out what appears to be a grayish liquid into the mugs. And hands Brendan and Vitalium some. Here you guys go. Tell me how it is.
I will discreetly, so try and be discreet, cast Prestidigitation on mine.
Okay. Why don't you roll
To
a
flavor-
sleight of
yeah.
hand check for me?
To flavor it so it's downable.
Well, I think it only works on the mug.
I was going to try the drink, sorry. Try to cast it on. Well, doesn't matter. He sees me casting. Well, he sees me casting, I guess.
Hey, whoa.
I'm just cleaning the mug.
Okay. All right, magic user over here, huh?
Yeah, I'm just cleaning the mug. I'll still cast it to clean.
Who's all
Okay.
in the room? Vitalium, Brennan, Kenneth, and Desmay. Do you guys follow?
There's nothing really better to do, so I guess might as well.
Yeah, my disgust for this predicament has been visible this whole time.
Palatable.
Also, my frustration with my tech issues. But yeah, I'm there. I'm not touching a thing though.
Hey, Kenneth, you want to drink that?
No.
Italian is just going to just grab the cup and then drink it.
Alrighty.
Just gonna throw it back.
Why don't you roll? Why don't both of you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
And I was lying I was lying to him when I said I was cleaning the mug. I was adjusting the taste of it. I was flavoring it.
So here's the thing, though. For this Constitution saving throw, is it a poison one
No,
or disease?
no.
Holy shit, natural 20!
Natural 20 on my save.
So yeah, that'll be a 21.
So, as the liquid hits your lips, you are greeted with utterly bland, the most bland thing you think you could have ever even tasted in your life. It didn't even feel like liquid went down your throats. Vitalium, you feel a little bit tingly. And suddenly, the room that you're residing in, dark interior, grows a bit lighter. Brennan, you don't really notice anything. You kind of drink it and didn't really taste anything at all.
I cast Prestidigitation to make it taste good.
So how do you
When
guys
I said
like,
I was
how's you guys like
when I
it?
was cleaning the cup, I said I was lying.
I'm curious. What is this? It doesn't taste like anything.
You feel anything?
It's a tickle
Creepy.
all around my body.
You notice any changes in your body?
I love this shit so much.
So I feel a little.
I'm gonna close my ears while he's talking.
It seems my peripheries have lightened up a bit.
Yes. You see him kind of like exclaiming, yes! Yeah, he points at you, Brennan. Hey, it worked for you?
I just nod, yeah.
Oh, yes. It worked. This, you see this here? I'm trying to get a little ingestion of this to be able to get to see in the dark.
See.
And it appears to
how
have
do you
worked
do
a little bit.
What do you put in your concoction?
Trade secret.
produce such a-
Sorry. I can't give away that. You'll start making it yourself.
See, that is correct. One must protect the secret trait.
The Krabby Patty formula.
looking around, can Vitaly see like anything that might allude to what he's been putting into this?
Why don't you roll a perception check if you're looking around the room?
18.
18. As you look around the room, you do see, various tools and distillery equipment on his desk. You don't see necessarily ingredients strewn about other than the fox laid out on the table. But from what you gather, you don't see anything necessarily directly involved with the creation of this liquid.
Troy Gobblegut, it seems that your store's in a disarray. Is your business not popular in Teldren, or what do your competitors have over there?
That's the thing. No one ever wants to buy stuff from good old Troy. It could be my store's appearance. I don't know. As soon as people walk in, they walk out. And I swear my bell hasn't been working the past few weeks.
Oh, but I've actually fixed that for you.
Thank you so much for that. So consider that taste your
one more time. It wasn't quite. Yeah.
That's good. Thank you. He points at Kenneth and Tasmea. You guys want a taste? The last freebies.
No, thank you. DM, quick question: How the hell do you save anything in the compendium? I've been trying to edit the roll tracker for 5 minutes.
It's in your journals.
So what did I just pin? I went to the book shape thing.
So go to your the book shape thing, and there should be a roll stat journal.
Okay, I have that pinned to my.
Do you want to share your screen?
I just don't. I feel like it's not working for me. Like
Here, look at my screen.
I also can't access my toolbar because it scrolls itself down and I can't put anything on it. It's
Okay, so two things. One, press this little lock button here, and it will stay. And then you unlock it, and it will go down. See that?
Okay.
So that's how you get it to stay. I'm sorry if I didn't mention that before. Secondly, the journal tab right here. You see this? Roll stats.
Yeah.
Hover over the editable area and press this button.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, let's say 1, this is the save button. Or I believe you can just press enter. Oh, wait, no.
Okay.
Or,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That was really bugging me out. Sweet. Thank you.
Hey,
course.
Chris, did you get my natural 20 from earlier this session?
That's what I was
My
working on.
natural 1 and my natural 20 from earlier this session.
What I'm all trying to do.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Chris. You're the best.
Yeah.
Gross.
So about the second half of the deal here, Mr. Troy. Be all right for friend here,
Call me Gubbagun.
Gobblegun.
Gobblegun. Right.
Mr. Gobblegun. Be all right if we haul up here just for some time, a few hours. A friend has a little work to do that requires some privacy.
I can
For the other half of the deal that we said.
I can let you guys stay back here for a little bit. I'll go man the front of the store, try to get more customers. Don't you touch anything. Y'all know. I know this place like the back of my own hand. I'll know when something's moved.
I believe you.
No.
I'll
one's
get
gonna
I'll
let-
get the guard. I don't care if you tasted my liquid.
I see.
All right, do your thing and then leave, please. and you see him waddle out the door.
I want to go. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of brush the table. I'm gonna grab his the blanket on the bed. I'm gonna use it to clean off the table real quick. Then I'll throw it back on the bed, and then I will put down the coded scroll.
I'll
And-
hand him the key.
Now I have the key, and you see Vitium get deep inhalation. You're gonna see him reconfigure his internal matrix. He's gonna glow a bit in his eyes as there's like a kind of like a blue sparks start coming off. And I want to go try to decrypt this scroll now with the key.
Alrighty. So, why don't you roll a intelligence check for me?
Can I add my guidance with my little?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa! What happened there? It doubled up on me.
Huh?
Maybe, did I double click it? Maybe.
I didn't see a
So
roll.
straight intelligence check.
Pretty good.
I wonder why I doubled up
All right,
on
that
you.
will be a 21.
21. Also, Troy, do you mind casting one other spell cast a spell that and don't consume a spell slot, and that requires concentration.
Ooh, does shape water count? No.
Oh, natural 20.
That's a cool effect.
That is. I want to see if it was just a one-time
all these spells
bug.
that require concentration, Alex, are spells that I would cost me a spell slot. I can
Yeah,
just,
uncheck it.
Or you can just not check.
Yeah, uncheck the
Consume
consume
spell
spell slot.
Yeah.
okay. Then I am going to. Yeah, I casted my spell.
It must be a bug with certain spells like guidance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guidance double cast.
I'll figure that out. Okay. So
You know what?
you
Hold up,
rolled.
I can fix this, Alex. Actually.
You rolled a 21. All right. So as you peer at the scroll with the words you cannot understand, and you hold the key in your hand, it clicks. You bring the key with the large circular head over the first word. And the words through the hole become eligible. Whoa. Legible.
Legible.
Legible. Legible.
God, you gave me PTSD from work right there. I see that word all the time, all day. Eligible. Jesus.
As you begin scrolling, moving the key over the words, you begin digesting the message entailed in this coded scroll.
Oh, that was installation.
I need you to roll an Arcana check.
Can I guidance that too?
Yeah.
All making sense now. It's or this 25.
25. Okay.
You
Let's see. I need to pop this out.
understand. Maybe this is a stream site. No, it's by block.
It won't work by that method. You realize through your quick study and your knowledge of magic that this is a spell scroll of sending.
Oh,
However, You get the sense that the spell's been tampered with, edited. There's been a clause added into it that limits the or reduces the, what's the right word? There's only one recipient allowed.
And can I get the name of the one recipient?
You cannot. It does not say. You just get like through the feeling of reading and seeing the various runes and wording, you get that there's only one recipient, but it's unlisted.
So do I get the feeling that like if you were to try to send this to like someone else, it would fail? Or it's like if like someone were to use this, it would automatically go to a specific person.
With such a high arcana check, you glean that no matter how you use the spell, it will always send to a specific recipient. That's predetermined.
Okay. And would Vitalium know what the sending spell is?
With your arcana check, let me look at something real quick.
Is the Critical Role TV show good?
I haven't watched it. I don't have Amazon. I've
You
heard
know,
it
I'm
is.
gonna watch it.
Didn't it get like the most money ever
Probably.
from like?
Yeah, you through reading it, you and rolling so high, you know how it you might not be able to perform it, but you know how it works.
And final thing, do I think that I can glean the individual this will be sent to upon further investigations of the scroll, or do I just kind of get the sense that no matter how hard I look, I will not be able to read the
You
name?
get the sense no matter how hard you look, you will not be able to determine the recipient.
Well,
The way the
I
spell is
have-
written almost makes it impossible.
I have decrypted the scroll, and I now know what it aims. And I'm going to go and hand the scroll to Desmea. And with that, I'm going to say, this is a scroll that is actually a magical spell. What seems to have happened here is that it has been infused with power. And on reading the scroll out loud, one can cast a magical spell that allows them to send a short message to a specific person, regardless of distance. This spell has been uniquely crafted such that it only will go to one specific person, and the name that they've used, unfortunately, seems to have gone through a hashing algorithm where once hashed, one cannot retrieve the name that it was supposed to be. So with this, we can send a message to someone, but I have no idea who that is. And with this sort of hashing, it'll be unreversible. So there's no way that I can. And out of all of us, it seems that the only one that can cast it or utilize the magic contained within this page is Desmea, for your claim.
Troy, if
Sorry,
Vitalium,
questions, comments?
Can you repeat that in normal people talk?
Yeah, I'm confused too.
You can send a message to a mysterious individual, but only you can do it.
Why? Because I have magic?
So the way that this magic is configured, we have different magic about us. Kenneth has his bees. Um, it appears that Brennan has some sort of just an aura, and I am a man of science. I have no magic, but you being devoted to the gods, it seems that you have the best chance of tapping into the energies contained with.
So am I just supposed to cast spells at this?
Well, no. If you repeat
So
after me,
like if I like, cast Sacred Flame, it
no.
you want me
You'd
to do
have
that?
to repeat, and Vitalium is going to take out a sheet from his notebook, rip it out, and then he's going to write down the incantation and hand it to Dismaya. If you say these words out loud while you're holding the scroll, concentrating on it, you will activate the spell.
Also, Vitalium, if you're giving the scroll to Desmaya, can you practice for me trading it from your character sheet to her?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Can you give me like 1 second? I need to log my hours. I just forgot to do that today.
Oh, Alex, I see that you changed item.
Indeed.
Send you here.
Indeed.
Desmaya, I have requested a trade.
Yes.
You receive a spell of sending. I receive nothing.
Cool. All right, I guess I'm going to repeat whatever incantation Vitalium wrote, but in a confused voice.
And then like Vitalium is just going to be a kind of like just like a brainstorming, and then he's gonna shake his head, realizing that you're casting the spell, and so have you now activated sending?
Yes.
So
I think
your
so.
next
Right, DM? Did I?
So sending is a 3rd level spell.
Okay, so I didn't.
No.
I'm too weak.
So I know, but before you would have casted this, you would have known this, being a magic user, that some spells are, when they're a higher level than you're used to casting, there comes a risk of either failure or a side effect. So knowing this, would you still
would
like
not have
to...
said it.
Knowing
No,
this,
I
would
would
you
not.
still like to try the cast a spell? Okay.
No. Yeah, I'm not strong enough yet to do this. So let's wait, and then maybe in the future I can do it.
If we
a
shouldn't-
wise decision. It is a complicated spell because of the logistics of the spell. Being able to send a message regardless of distance, it could place a significant burden on the user.
Wait,
But
so this is a spell?
It is.
Yes, it is a spell.
That's the Vitality. That's in character.
Allows someone to send a message. I've recognized the coding of the spell. It's a language that I've studied before in the past. And
I'll
so
take
I've
your word for it.
recognized the frameworks that I've seen.
Sounds like I'm in
I,
school again. I don't want to listen anymore. It's too much like
But
school.
yes, I'm glad to rid myself of a magic spell. Ugh.
Alex,
Yes.
how do you zoom in on the map?
Huh?
How do you can you just come here?
Oh,
I
it
got
sounds
it.
like we know what this paper is. And while
Let me zoom in.
it's useful to have, it doesn't really help us with our current problem.
Yeah, because I guess with a mouse, it's you use the scroll wheel. But
Unfortunately, the scroll seems to offer us little value at this time because there is no name attached to it. Should we cast a spell and send the message, we may glean some sort of information about who the intended recipient is. But, however, it's only a chance. They could, in fact, say nothing to our message, and we would have to know what to say.
I mean,
I
I
think
also
our
feel
best
like
opportunity is to proceed with intercepting the vials here.
Okay.
yeah, I feel like if we also cast a message, they'll know that we're not supposed to be the person sending the message in the first place. So we're gonna have to uncover a little bit more detail about what this is.
That is
Whether that's through interrogation or just finding more information out, because what good does it do to cast a sending message and not hear anything back?
that is correct.
Okay,
Well,
what do you think we should do next?
I guess the question is now with how we will proceed with our day. Are we going to find Marriott? Are we going to look around and see and utilize the money that we have saved up? What are we doing with the rest of our day?
I think we should do both.
We should definitely go for the vials because time is of essence, and what if they leave?
Okay, to the front
Then
gate then?
I would say let us be on our way. We've have definitely taken more time here than we should have.
Agreed.
Okay.
All right. With that, Vitalium is going to march out of the room, and he says,
Yeah.
"Troy Goblin, thank you for allowing us to utilize your space."
you guys done already?
Yep.
Yes, we have concluded our business.
Alrighty. You sure you guys don't want to buy anything?
No.
Do you have any potions?
No, sadly.
Do you have anything that helps in combat?
As I said, the troll liquid.
No, I don't want. No. Anything but the troll liquid.
Your loss.
Vitalium is going to slap down 4 gold, and he's going to be like, "Actually, why don't you tell me the secret of your troll liquid?"
He licks his lips
I'm-
quite a few times as he kind of leans in again close to your ear and goes, "You see, it's all about distilling. It's saliva and blood with the right ingredients. You get some troll septic."
When you say the right ingredients, what are you alluding?
Some flowers.
Any flower? Would any flower do, or lavender?
That's gonna be 2 more gold.
I have offered you
He's
4 gold.
scamming you.
I am a man of science. I respect your trade. Maybe with this knowledge, I can go procure you some troll blood and give you more business. As you have seen your store, I think you could use
I would
more
love
of
that.
your-
Please, find some troll. Give them to me. I'll give you a
But,
deal. 2 for 1 or 2 for.
But I'll need a little bit because capturing a troll alive is a momentous task. What sort of flowers?
Why don't you roll a persuasion check?
You're awfully quiet.
19.
Doubt you'd be able to make some anyways, but it's dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
It's kind of rare around these parts. Be hard pressed if you found some.
The combination of those properties, most intriguing. Let's see. I respect you, Troy Gobblegun. I am a man of science, and I respect those that
You see, I
do
like you,
what-
Mister Metal Man.
I think I'll be back. Hopefully, I can bring you some troll liquid.
Well, I'll be seeing you, folks. Casual Kenneth wave.
And now, GTFO.
Alrighty.
And I whisper, I hated it here so much.
Who'd you say that to?
This Maya. On the
Oh,
walkout.
yeah, couldn't tell.
It's like we
I
get
thought you
outside.
loved it there.
It's just we get outside and like I see the sun again, like I like fist pump. Like, yes, we've left that awful building. I hated it there so much. Oh, it was so dank and gross.
I mean, we're going back, so you gotta get used to it.
I don't want to go back.
So, Alex, just to make sure, the formula is troll saliva, troll blood, and dragonfly flowers.
Yes.
Okay. And
should've been
I
safe.
assume that there was flavor text on what I would need to do to make it. That I would just know.
No, you'd have to figure that out because he didn't tell you.
You also did an insight check him to see if he was lying through his damn teeth.
Yeah, true.
My talent
Facts.
he's a trusting fellow.
To a fault.
The problem is that my talent was so intrigued that he was just kind of eating it up, you know?
Fair enough.
Literally.
Kind of do the same thing if he was actually excited by something.
But away we go. And Vitalium is going to take off in a direction, take a few steps, and then he's going to turn around to Bren. Do you know where we're going?
No. Kenneth, you know where the front gate is?
Oh, yeah. Follow me.
Okay.
We
What are we gonna do when we get there?
Alrighty. You guys start heading towards the front gates under Kenneth's direction, and we'll take a 10-minute break here.
Oh,
Alrighty. Welcome back, everyone. Alrighty. Where we left off, Kenneth was leading you all to the front gate.
Mm-hmm.
After a few minutes of walking, you all arrive. And what you see in front of you is you see the town walls aren't too high. They're maybe about 4 or 5 feet tall, surrounding the entire small to medium-sized Teldren town. You see at the front gate, you see a guard standing on either end, one guarding the entrance per se and the exit same. They seem to be sort of the proper word is doing nothing. They're chilling as of now.
And so, Brennan, what is the plan? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Oh no.
What?
Where's Marriott? Where is he? Are we just waiting here
Well,
for the
he
car?
wasn't. He wasn't in the. In the.
Wait, didn't you say that that person was gonna tell you about like shipments and stuff?
Oh, yeah. They didn't. This is Steven forgetting, by the way.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
This
By
is
the way, the person told you that the guard people
might know
would
about
know
unchecked.
shipments. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Jessica.
Yeah. Thanks. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure if he told me any more specifics. Yes. So I learned that there's nothing on record at the storage facility, so maybe the guards would know anything about a shipment. I just don't know how to get the information out of them. That's where I'm lost. What to say if
Why don't you just ask them?
Well, Vitalio, don't you have that like spell that charms people?
Well, of
oh,
course.
that's a good idea.
Maybe you could like make one step aside and you can like cast it. And Brennan can use his convincing persuasion skills.
Oh, okay. Got
I
it.
see. Okay, I can do that. Vitalium is going to step away.
And
Walk
Kenneth, I
towards one
think
of the-
you should hide in case Marriott comes.
Vitalium is just walking towards a guard, and he's going to point at one, and he's just going to cast Charm Person.
No.
Oh my god. I instantly, if I see him walking up, I'm just casting Disguise Self and walking up. That's as a reaction to what he does.
Are you guys trying to hide what you're doing?
I am.
No, why would I hide?
I'm gonna just be completely in shock, and I'm just gonna hide with Kenneth
Does
because I
charm
don't
person
want
have
to-
any verbal,
Person
somatic, or
Should be
It's just,
verbal, right?
Verbal and somatic. So I'm just going to kind of mutter under my breath, and I'm going to point.
all right? Why don't you roll a stealth check then? Unless you're not trying to hide it at all.
I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm casting this spell. 9.
All right, as you walk up to which guard are you going up to? The one on sort of the inside of the one on the inside of the walls is kind of leaning against a wall, just kind of watching people walk by. And the guard on the outside of the wall is just a small carriage with a horse has just pulled up, and the guard's talking to sort of like a visiting traveler. You see discussing as he pulls out sort of a clipboard and starts writing some things down as he waves the traveler on, and they head on inside the city. Which one are you pointing at?
The one inside the wall, then.
The one inside the wall.
Yeah, and I assume he's closest to me because I'm also inside.
Yes. Okay. All right. You cast Charm Person on him.
Yes.
Just a save.
Yeah, sorry. He will let me cast for you there.
Cast it for ya. For ya.
So he has to make a DC 15 Wisdom.
That's so high. Holy crap.
It's because I'm a Wisdom spellcaster.
Oh my.
Is like intelligence the other form of spellcast?
Oh,
On.
I was wondering. I I was covered over Troy's token, and so I cast the save, and I got a 22, and I'm like, "There's no way." Um,
Oh, wait.
but
Oh, I think that.
he got a 15.
Oh.
So yeah, well, what happens?
From what you can tell, the guard kind of looks you guys over, and you see him point at. He sees you point at him, and he goes, "What's your business?"
Hello. My friend wishes to speak with you. We have some inquiries about the comings and going.
Yeah, that's me.
What questions do you have?
Our boss wanted us to come down. We're looking for a shipment. I checked the shipyard or the storage facility, and they didn't see it. So have you had a load? A big carriage should be filled with honey. Have you received a shipment from hunting brews recently? We were looking for it, and we couldn't find it. My boss really wants to know where we're at so we can help him with it.
He looks you guys over for a bit. Hey, Edod, get over here for a second. You see the other guard kind of walk up. What appears to be the problem? These folks are inquiring about some shipment that's not been recorded. Edard, the guard that just walked over. You guys have any official business? Business papers? The mayor sent you or something? I can't just go around showing this to anyone.
Well, the mayor did send us, but I don't have the papers.
Why don't you roll a deception check?
Okay.
Show him the encrypted document.
I don't have the encrypted document right now.
It's just
Yeah, Jess has it.
Me?
22 on
What?
deception. Yeah, we gave it to you, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, the mayor
Are we in
sent you.
earshot of this DM.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor sent you. I mean, I still am gonna need to see some documentation.
We in earshot of this DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all are.
I'm gonna run up and be like, "Oh, sir, you forgot this." And then I'm,
The paper?
yes.
Thank God. Mayor would be so mad at us. Thank you so much. Jessica, thank you so much. Using your fake name, because I can't think of a disguise name. The same way he used Troy.
He's breaking
a
the fourth
fake-
wall.
Yeah, because I can't think of a made-up name on the spot.
You guys, right now, I'm way too stupid for all of this.
I'll take it.
Character in real life.
Sir,
I'm
your
gonna screw
paper.
that up.
Your paper. I unravel it.
Edda, the god, takes it. I can't read a word.
That's the point of the paper, actually.
Uh,
We have a lot of.
Are you literate?
Am I illiterate?
Yes.
I'm going to elbow Vitalium super hard to tell him to shut up. Shut up.
Okay, let me explain. There's a really good explanation for this. It's really good. It's convincing. It's really convincing. So the reason why you can't read it is not because you're illiterate, as my friend over here might have suggested. It's business. It's for business reasons, right? You see all the time people like money, right? And if they know our business secrets, they're taking that's access to taking our money. We can't just let these document. Just like you have to protect your document, I have to protect my document from other businesses to get to know our information to take our money.
You know,
It's the same thing.
I'm not gonna pretend like I know what you're talking about, but I'm not illiterate. So fuck off. But
Yeah, you don't have to talk to him. Just you can
the
ignore him.
mayor's the mayor. Fine, what have you? What's your business and what you looking for?
Oh, yeah, Mayor, we need to know if so. Shipment from the Hunting Brews come in yet?
A
Their
shipment
honey.
from the hunting brews. You see him
Yeah.
pulls out his clipboard. You know when they roll through here.
Today, I was thinking should have been rolled through to today, if not tonight. Hopefully, today, yesterday.
Today. He's scrolling through some of the papers. Hold on. Oh
Maybe-
yeah, here. A few days ago, we got a large shipment under the name Marriott Hunting Brew.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mary, he's been working with.
It arrived 2 days ago.
Still here?
I mean, it should be. I would know if it left. It says here that it's there's been no outbound yet. So
Oh, got it. Oh, my boss will be so happy. We have to help with their business. Where are they store it? Where did they store it? Because it wasn't at the normal.
Yeah.
listen, I have no idea.
Oh,
I just record what comes and goes.
fair enough. You're doing your job, and a great job at that, for sure, boss.
Do you possibly know where the 1,000 blows glassery is?
The what?
The 1,000 blows glassery.
Listen, lady, I have no idea what you're talking about. I just. It says here that it arrived and it hasn't left yet. So if you check the storehouse, maybe it's there, or maybe it's the personal goods and it's in their homes. That's all I can give you.
Well, that's fine. I'll go to the mayor. Thank you so much. Mayor will be so happy to hear this. You guys, bang up job. I keep up the good work, keeping the town safe. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. As he kind of gives Vitalian the slide eye as he begins to walk away to resume his post. As there's another carriage awaiting him.
As we walk away, Vitalian was going to say, do you notice how he read that very slowly? And he was very defensive about my accusation. I believe he is illiterate, and he's just quite sensitive about his insecurity. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I've got to change the proportions as Vitalium kind of like looks at his hand. There's a small little injection I give people when I point at them. It's a little.
Alright. No.
It normally
No.
makes people quite agreeable. I'm not sure if I missed or if my.
All right, Vitalium, you know what? Instead of forcing people to be agreeable, why don't you convince people to be agreeable? One of these nights, when we're on the road, I'll help you, okay? We'll have
but
talking.
Vitalian can't lie.
Oh.
Brennan, that's much harder. I'm not sure if you.
Is it?
That man was quite stupid. I'm not surprised he doesn't know where the cart went. I was just impressed that he could read anything on the paper. I thought he was drawing dumb pictures.
I'll throw up my hands and just walk away. Okay.
I do
Alright.
remember,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pull out the order letter because I think I have it.
The order. Oh,
Does
Or which-
Vitalian have it, or do I have it?
Is it in
someone
your
has
inventory?
it. Someone
Well, I'm
has
gonna
it.
pull
We
out-
lost a lot of shit in our inventory though.
I lost my inventory like
Yeah.
4 times a month.
Back
And-
way back one.
It's in your inventory, yeah.
I remember on the order letter it says that the shipment will be ready for pickup, and it was sent to Yunheim's 1,000 Blows Glassery.
No, Yunheim's Thousand Glows Bassery was the one that we did the glasswork at.
Yes, that must have been the from address. Who's in the
Yeah.
to address?
Oh, okay. Who's in the
Yeah.
2 at? Do we have that?
Well, we know it's going to be heading to Eidenloch, but in the meantime,
The,
that's
the
all
letter
we know, right?
was addressed to the hunting brews.
Yeah. My understanding is it was addressed to the Hunting Brews from you, and we know it's just supposed to end up somewhere outside of Eidenloch at a certain point in time.
All
Probably
right,
like
hold up. Oh shoot, I need a. I could potentially find this. I just need to go to bed. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. I need to sleep.
Do we want to go shopping then, and then for the rest of the day, then wait till tomorrow so we can find it? Or do we want to start looking around? Just wander. We can wander around town.
We can
Kenneth-
potentially find it during the night where there may be no one looking after it. And we can simply do our investigation work tonight.
Okay. Hey, Kenneth. In your experience here,
It's almost nighttime, by the way.
yeah.
So I'd say it's around 5 or 6 or 7 p.m. now.
In your experience here, Kenneth, do you remember any other spots that can keep a lot of items outside of the storehouse?
Nothing. Nothing. I mean, anything legit would be coming through those two places. But like knowing these
Just any big areas?
big areas. DM.
In Teldren, since it's a small to medium town, there's,
Not like
there's really only the Teldren storehouse that you'd know of.
yeah.
Okay, and where do we think we can look from here? Anyone have any ideas? Because I don't.
We do have limited time if we do wish to conduct this investigation at night. I could be quite useful if I get my rest. Do you all maybe want to look around while I quickly reconfigure my internal matrix to best suit our next objective?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go around. I can ask these.
I will
Local.
say I'm also pretty exhausted because I had to use some of my spells for a thing I did. So I would also enjoy some rest.
Okay, Kenneth, you want to look around? Do you want to go see the sounds? Because I'm good to go.
Sure. I know you wanted to maybe check out some shops. I can case
Yeah.
some more boring areas if you want to go back.
Okay, some what areas?
Case some like on the perimeter of town areas.
Yeah, I
if
can
you wanna
go
back
ask
downtown.
some shopkeepers.
Yeah, you can talk to some shopkeepers because you're good at that, and I can look outside the town and on the outskirts because that's the closest thing to a forest I'll find here, and that's what I'm good at.
Got it. Sounds good.
All right, and do you guys all want to meet up at?
Yeah, we're gonna meet up. Where would you spend the night? I guess you guys can still go back to the.
Looking
back.
around. I mean, yeah, I guess we can go back to the bathhouse if you guys want.
Yeah,
Um,
you
Yeah,
guys can. It's just
I think
me
that
probably.
Ryan and I will. I do have my other pair of clothes, and I guess I can take yours too. So
Wait a minute. If you two are gonna go back, and we're gonna go out, give us some of your nicer possessions so it looks like you got robbed too. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, let's get that doll. We can
yeah,
sit
my time has it.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I
in-
don't
Oh,
want that.
never
Just
mind. I
shiny.
thought Dismount had it.
It is quite haunted. I doing some investigation work. I believe that's a haunted rating of 7.
Never mind.
Yeah, I did accidentally puncture it, and something came out of it, and I had to use my spells on that. That's why I'm tired.
Oh, okay. Well, is there something that I like the idea of you guys getting robbed too, but I don't
Okay.
want to. Are you guys okay with that?
Spooky?
Yes.
Or you
Oh,
guys
I
can
know. I know.
fly.
I actually have a good possession that I would be very mad if someone had stolen from me, and I'm going to hand Brennan my troll's head. I can say that
I don't take it. I'm not taking that.
If I tell him, I don't
He's
think
holding it in
anyone
the
would
air.
Do you
deal
have
that.
something
for
less
me.
gross and more shiny?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a sack of 50 gold.
Deal.
Do
Uh,
not steal it.
I
I
can say
know
that
I'm
we
giving
stole
you
this.
50 gold.
And I'm going to try to hand one of them my Chimera mask.
I will
What
take
about
that. I'll take that. You can hand it to me. You can drop it in my inventory.
All
Wait, are you
I'm
actually
going to
giving
put- I'm gonna
Kenneth
put
50
Dismay a
gold?
stack of gold in the
Yes.
bottom of my quiver, so it's like
I have a sack of 50 gold.
Jesus.
Yes.
and I'm gonna put that all in the bottom of like my
So
quiver.
why don't you trade your 50 gold to Kenneth?
Can you do
Trade
that?
offer.
Can you
I
do that
receive
for it
50 gold
again?
pieces. You receive nothing.
So, Jessica, so you go to
Inventory?
inventory, and then at the bottoms, is it a literal sack of gold, or are you just sending gold?
Ah, send to player. I'm just gonna send gold right now just because
Okay,
I don't. Let's pretend I have a sack, I guess.
And
All
then-
right.
and
Well,
then Kenneth, you
we will
accept
meet-
it.
We
on,
will go back to the bathhouse, and we will meet you by drugs and more drugs later tonight. Then.
All right, what time? When around? When later tonight? Like
Let's say it's about 6 p.m. right now.
full moon? Like moon's middle of the sky?
What's the full rest?
I require 8 hours of rest. So if it's 6 p.m. now, 7, 8, 9, 10,
2 a.m.
11, 12,
2.
1, 2 a.m. We will meet you.
All right, I will meet you outside there at 2 a.m.
All right.
Great.
Farewell. And I'm going back to the bathhouse with Desmond.
Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team.
Kenneth, I'll start. I'm gonna head over to some shops.
DM.
Yes.
With Teldren starting to die down for the night, if I was to scream at the top of my lungs, how audible would that be to other people outside?
You mean like if you go out of the town?
Like if I was on, if Steven's close to the epicenter or to the center of town, I'm on like somewhere near the perimeter. If I face towards town and just let loose a loud scream, how audible would that be? These are the kind of things that I'm curious to know.
I'd say you could
Louder.
you could hear it. It'd be like a distant dog barking.
Okay.
Oh, it sounds that big.
It's not that big, but it's big enough to where, it's a couple football fields across.
Okay. Hey, Brennan,
Yeah.
if I get in some trouble or you hear anything, just be listening.
Oh, I will be listening unless I'm in the middle of a conversation, and then it'll be hard to hear. But
I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen. I just wanted to make sure we had some level of safety net set up.
yeah, just be careful, okay?
Yeah. You too.
Okay. Always am.
Sweet.
I'm
Make a
gonna.
wave.
Yeah.
And go opposite directions.
I will start heading towards the magic shop.
Alrighty.
And yes, I will be going to the bathhouse. Desmond.
So, Desmond and Kenneth, you return to the bathhouse.
No,
The-
the Vital.
Oh, what?
This man Vitalium
Vitalium,
are going to the
yeah.
bathhouse.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Desmond and
Brennan.
Vitalium, you arrive at the bathhouse. The smiling maid at the front desk. Welcome back. Are you returning for the night?
Yes, we are.
Would you guys like to head to the baths?
No, I will be returning to my room.
Okay, wonderful. Would you like some dinner?
Yes.
Yes.
Me, yes. Him, I don't know.
I will. I'll just provide both
Seems
of
weird.
you some food. I'll have Nola bring it up. It'll be about 20 minutes. The dinner for tonight is porridge soup.
Okay. I'm gonna try to sound like her.
Wonderful. All righty.
Okay.
Have a wonderful night. It will be outside your door. There will be a knock. Please listen.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna also whisper to Vital. Should we be pretending like something was stolen?
No. I'm going back to my room.
Bye-bye now.
And Vitalum is going to march upstairs.
As you guys march upstairs, you find on right beside your doors the basket of clothes returned to you after being washed. And you head into your rooms. Would you like to do anything before you sleep?
Vitalium takes off his bathrobe that he'd been wearing around town and puts on his threads.
I will, I'll just pocket the other clothes and all. I'm assuming Brennan's is outside too, so I'll take Brennan's as well.
Okay. Right.
Vitalium's gonna enter his room, put on his clothes, walk around the room 3 times, and then he's gonna walk back downstairs.
Are you doing anything in particular?
And then as he got up to the top of the staircase, he would have kind of told Desmond, we needed to return to our rooms first to just make sure something was stolen. If we had just come from the outside, it might have been a little obvious.
Yeah, that's actually very smart. Yeah.
Yes, now let us go back downstairs and be angry.
Okay. Yes.
And I'm gonna stomp downstairs to that lady.
Are going to lead it, not me.
Yes, and I stomp downstairs and I go right up to that desk.
Yes.
Excuse me. I've noticed that my clothes were at the my door, and some of my possessions are missing, and same for my companion right here. I had my most treasured chimera mask in my room, now gone, and she had 50 gold pieces stolen from her room.
For the first time, the smile is gone.
We have all the evidence
She's
on us.
Excuse me, was something stolen from your rooms? We've had no reports of any thievery yet.
I just found it out. I returned to my room, and it was gone.
Yes, of course. Right away. What were your rooms?
My room number is it was room Vitality.
The top floor, correct? As you notice, her wispy voice is gone. Smile is gone. There is a sheer look of determination on her face as she gets out from behind the counter and immediately starts heading up the stairs. I will check your rooms for any tampering. I will be down shortly. Please wait here.
Vitalium, I did remember that they actually, Brennan and Kenneth have our stuff, so if they catch them, it looks like they stole our stuff.
Don't worry about that.
What's her name? Nola?
I assume she left already, Alex.
Nola? Is her
I
name
assume
Nola?
that she already left upstairs, and that's what
Nola's
we're having
the
this
other
conversation.
one.
Yeah, she's headed upstairs.
Good
Oh,
thing. I'm spending all of Desmond's
Woman, I actually was playing a practical joke on him, and I have the mask.
Excuse me, what?
I have the mask. I was just playing a joke on him.
You have my prized chimera mask.
Yes, Vitalium. I was playing a joke on you. Ha 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 ha.
I cannot believe you would take my most treasured mask. I am going to return to my room because I am angry. I cannot believe you, Desmea. You trickster, you. And I'm going to march upstairs and be very angry. And I'm going to stomp, stomp, stomp.
Session 26, the gang goes to theater camp.
I apologize for that. No stealing.
You see,
From-
as she's like on the stairs case, you see her smile come back. Oh, that's very funny. Well, I'm glad that everything is all right. As she walks back down the stairs and heads behind her desk. We will now.
So the end of the day, the Honeybrew's room is still the only room that's been broken into.
No, because I can say that I had 50 gold missing from me. She doesn't know that. Oh wait, no, he does know. Oh fuck. Well, I'll pretend.
Or even better, they think you broke into their room now.
No,
as if-
no. She thinks.
Anyway, we're good.
So yeah, Vitalium is going to go to his room, go like, It seems like this plan had some plot holes. But nevertheless, I'm going to sleep. And he's going to deactivate. And I will reconfigure my spell list.
I am also going to sleep, and I will also reconfigure my spell list too, just to look if I want anything new.
Alrighty. We will now go to Brennan,
I'm going to the magic shop.
the magic shop.
Yeah.
Damn, my freaking mic arm is breaking. Alrighty, in particular, you are going to Kennan's One-Stop Magic Hall.
Yes, I'm going to that one.
As you walk up
Nice.
to the establishment, the small, kind of what's the word? House-like structure is painted slightly purple. As you walk in, you are greeted by a human figure, male, with short, purple-dyed hair. Welcome.
Howdy.
What brings you to Kennan's One-Stop Hall Magic Shop?
Magic, of course.
Ah, wonderful. What you looking for?
What have you got?
Well, I have all sorts of knickknacks and goodies. Are you in the market for anything particular?
Do you? I guess I'm new in town. I don't know what you sell. Do you do more in like spells, potions, weapons, equipment, armor?
You see, I'm more of the supplier of those things. I have the vials, the papers, the ink, the orb, the robes. Any of those entice you?
Maybe not the paper and ink. I'm not studious kind, but I'm more
Studious.
studious. If I was smart, I would say studious.
That
I can see you smiling.
That tilts Jessica so much.
If I was studious, I wouldn't say studious.
Studious.
Anyway, I don't
Um,
study very often. Most of my magic has been innate, so something that can help with.
One of the few blessed with innate magic, I see.
You don't study very often.
I don't study very often.
Well,
thinking
I'm,
this-
I'm not sure I have too much to offer you then.
Of course, equipment's great. Did you have like?
I have a spell rod.
Ooh, what's that?
Some would say that it can be used as a focus for your arcane arts.
Well, I already have a focus. What about something that can get you out of a tricky situation?
Get you out of a tricky situation. Like a spell of sorts.
Maybe a spell. Maybe, ooh, or maybe a jewelry. Do you have jewelry? known to wear quite a few rings.
Let me see. Let me see. Kind of fumbles around his on the side of his desk, and he gets out from his desk and heads to a bunch of the sort of places where the robes and wands are held along the side. Kisses his lips. Ah, I do have one thing that I've been saving.
Oh, yes.
This is a scroll.
Scroll.
And
what
once
is
you
it?
cast it, it gives you armor temporarily. Is that what you're looking for? Kind of protecting?
I think I have something that does that already.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
It is some damage.
Better. Do you have potions?
Ah,
Is there-
no, I do not have any potions.
Well then. Oh, so you if you got a shipment, you wouldn't be the one to you never get shipments of the drinkable kind.
No, but if you look further down the row, I'm sure you'd be able to find something. I believe Yana has some.
Yeah, is that the apothecary?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll head there next. And I actually had a question for you. You're wise in the shape of magic. Is that right? You know a lot about it.
I've heard stories. I don't cast magic myself. I wasn't blessed, but I dabble in the things that they need.
I was gonna say, have you heard of? Well, you see, I need someone to point me in the right direction here. This magic that I have, and I'll do minor illusion to pull a copy of a book out or something.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll cast. I don't know where it comes from. I have inklings of grass fields. Trying to figure out. I don't know if I just can't remember or what's going on, but is this a story? If you've heard of just these open fields to do with magic?
Well, I'm sorry, but I think you'd be better off maybe searching the library for things like that.
In the library.
I know things like wizards, and you learn things for school, I'm told.
Oh, wizards! I'm not a wizard. But I'll check out the library then if that's the case.
I'm terribly sorry I could not be of help.
I understand. It's all right. Well, if I need any of that paper or ink or other stuff, I will come here
Ah,
first. How about
wonderful.
that?
Thank you very
Now-
much.
For sure. I will head out and start going to the apothecary.
All right. As you enter the apothecary, you are greeted with an older woman. Long, grayed hair tied in sort of a light bun at the side of her chest area. She kind of is at the counter tinkering with some vials and peers up through some glasses as she looks at you. Hello, yes.
Hi, I was looking to do some shopping. Are you still open?
Ah, yes, of course. You caught me just in time. I was about to close up shop.
Oh, thank God. A few things we're looking for. Health potions. Do you have those? Do you sell them?
Indeed, yes, I do, young one.
Oh, how much for a health potion?
That'd be about 50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces.
I have 2 on hand.
DM question about my last benefit. Next item, 50 gold pieces or over 50 gold pieces is half off. Is that not half off?
I'll
So-
allow it. 50
Thank God.
equals 50.
Because I was doing the math. I have 28 gold, Alex. So the most I can buy is an item for 56 gold.
Yeah.
Your threshold is anything under 28 gold, and then anything from 50 to 56 gold.
Yes, exactly. I will buy 1 health potion, ma'am.
1 health potion?
1 health potion.
Why, here you go. She hands you a small vial of red liquid.
Okay, I will hand her 25 gold. Right? Or do you want me to roleplay this, by the way?
No, you can, yeah. You don't
I
have
will
to
handle
like
role
it's
play
just- yeah,
negotiating.
role play.
Okay, I will handle 25 gold and be down to 3 gold.
And then you can hit Control I and add a
Which health potion is it?
just your most basic one.
Oh, give me just a second.
Would you like anything else, sweetie?
Looking for a few more things. Have you got anything new recently? Anything interesting? Anything unique?
I guess yes. It's a little bit more expensive. Run upwards of 200, 300 gold.
Ooh, what's that?
A young fellow just gave me some a few hours back.
Yeah, I'm interested. You have me intrigued. What's it do?
Yes, as she pulls out from behind the counter a small blue vial.
Interesting. That's such an alluring color in it.
I'm told that this is an even greater health potion.
And how much does it run for in these parts?
Well, I'd say it's about 250.
50? Oh,
It's
steep.
premium stuff. I've tested
Oh.
it myself.
Oh, you've tested it yourself. And does it heal you? Does it just heal you, or does it do more? It's depending on.
From what I can tell, it heals you quite a bit. Some, even the most greatest of wounds, I've been told.
Interesting. I have some friends who might want to know, might be interested in buying a fair few of these. How many do you have?
Just this one. It's a sample.
Just one?
I'll be definitely looking to buy some more. The young
Okay,
fellow.
well,
comes
this
back.
is. You must understand this is costly, but we'll come back. I think
Great.
we may know somebody. I'll be in touch. We'll be here.
Perfect.
I am going to leave and instantly head around back.
All right, Kenneth. While all this has
Yo.
been happening, what have you been doing?
So as I first kind of, say goodbye, I'm like start off, and I'm just gonna kind of like walk around at first, just kind of like gazing over over the 4 foot, what you said, 4 to 5 feet tall
Mm.
parts. So I'm just gonna kind of like use that opportunity, to, like look out into like the fields outside the town, look back over, just kind of go back and forth. Just kind of use this time to like get some quiet. Just, kind of cool down. Cities aren't my thing, and just kind of keep my eyes peeled.
Okay.
I'm just gonna case the whole town in like a circle, just like at a meandering pace. But the goal is to get all the way around.
All right. Why don't you roll a perception check for me?
DM, while he's heading back in, I realize I have more questions for her, and I'm gonna head back in next time we finish up.
A natural 1. Does it say no on your dice?
Yeah,
That's funny.
I think I've rolled 2 dice this whole game. Actually, I accidentally rolled a longbow on accident. Yeah, that was my first roll, my first and only roll so far.
Natural
Perception is-
1. As you peruse around the perimeter of the town, it takes you, 30 minutes to an hour to sort of walk around. Nothing out of the ordinary piques your interest. People living their lives, doing laundry late at the night or later in the day as the sun is beginning to set. You hear the sounds of kids playing in the yard being called in for supper. Almost peaceful. Are you heading into a particular location now that you've sort of cased the town?
Yeah, now that I've kind of cased the town, I'm gonna go back more like closer to the bathhouse, the more gentrified area. Um, and I'm just gonna try to like skirt through alleys and just keep my ears open in case I hear something from like buildings up above. But not trying to stay on the streets, assuming that these areas are probably got, people who look for people like me snooping around houses like these.
Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yes,
Why don't you roll a stealth check for me?
sure. How bad could this get?
Also, Chris, you did roll a persuasion instead of perception, I've noticed.
Oops.
Would you like to re-roll that as a perception?
I think for the casing of the town, I don't think. I mean, my perception's +5. It was still a nat 1.
Yeah.
You know. So. Not much I can do there, I don't think.
Stealthy. You
But
are
Stealthy.
hidden.
Should I roll perception check for this batch of casing?
Yeah, I'd say, why don't you roll more?
Okay. Hit
Benefits from your
perception.
stealthiness. 8.
Fuck. Fuck.
Rolled high on stealth and low on perception. As you're sort of stealthing around the city, you do find yourself getting distracted by some of the wealthier aspects as you head back toward the bathhouse. The sort of the well-paved street, the sidewalk, as you've been told or you've heard from passing voices. It kind of distracts you from sort of keeping a keen eye on things, as this is not something you've experienced too much.
Okay. What about the people? Like, are there people still out in the streets at this hour? Like, or are people starting to head inside? Or people?
So as you
Where's the
kind
torch?
of on the now that you're on the wealthier side of town, you notice that the street is emptier, oddly enough. But you presume that it's probably just them heading back into their homes, preparing for supper at a an intended hour. The wealthy eat dinner at 7 p.m. shop. That type of inclination.
I don't know that.
You wouldn't know that, but that's what's happening. So you're a little confused on why the streets are a little empty, but
Okay. I'm sure that took me a fair amount of time. Like,
yeah, I'd say it's about 8 or 9 now. The sun is set. Night has fallen. You see a few guards walking around town now with torches lit. Are you staying by the bathhouse, or are you kind of just walking up and down the wealthy road?
I'm just gonna. I think casing the whole town and casing a little bit of areas in the more gentrified areas. I'll be taking a quick breather, like just like a short rest of sorts. But like I'm just gonna be sitting chilling.
Okay. As you are sitting I guess as you're stealthing around whatever you're doing, you do.
My goal would be sitting in an alley, kind of like covered up in an extent, like not visible to the naked eye.
Yeah. Are you sort of keeping watch of the bathhouse?
Yeah, just kind of looking at the bathhouse, seeing who comes in and out.
As around 9 or 10 falls, you're sitting there watching the small or scarce amount of people peruse the street, when suddenly your heart starts beating fast as the familiar sight of Marcus Honningbrew crests your vision. The slender, sleeked back hair, dark clothes, dark hair, enter the bathhouse. And that's where I end the session.
Poggers.
Oh my guy.
Till next
Damn.
week.
Damn. We put Alex through a ringer today.
Oh, I just want to nominate Vitalium for the A+ acting, and as is made with my
Gang
co-star.
is camp.
Yeah, you're getting.
I think that might have been the Oscar.
Yeah.
I think Vital. I like the. I am very angry, and I imagine it just being so bad. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or
Okay.
I mean, he was doing his best, you know.
Now the next important question: do I play League or do I play TFT or Lost Ark next? Those both seem fun.
It's a good question, Steve.
That is the question.
Who has
Are
the
we still
roll
streaming?
table, Alex?
Yeah.
Um,
Who did the best?
We're not going to do a roll table this session.
So no one.
So no.
We all suck.
No.
Alex,
No.
why don't you do?
I've been,
for like-
as I say,
Yeah, Alex, roll table for yourself.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
'cause you don't
The
play
roll
very
table,
well.
even though you might have a stellar performance, it might not be every time.
Yeah. Alex, roll the roll table. If you get 100, we all Venmo you. We all Venmo you $50.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
I add +5 to my deception check, which I've just used.
Insight check.
No.
I just want to roll dice. I haven't gotten to do that a bunch this session.
Alrighty, stream. I'm gonna end it here, but thanks for watching. Anyone who tuned in or will tune in. See you next
See you
week.
guys next week.
Bye,
Where
Tween.
you'll get Vitalian
My little parasocial.